Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is a real quick video on how to set up your spare Digital Loggers LPC 7 so that if your LPC 7 dies, you can just switch them out right away without having to futz around. The problem with the LPC 7 is it doesn't allow you to save a configuration file. So they have to be configured manually. So it would behoove you to configure your spare LPC 7 before your old one dies. And sometimes they die. Now, Digital Loggers is really good about their warranty service, so I have no complaints about that. I've had 3 LPC 7s die on me. Digital Loggers warranty them every time. So anyways, this is the best system. Check it out. Here's my new LPC 7 here. I've got it connected through the Ethernet cable to my laptop. What I do is I remote in to my laptop using a TeamViewer in this case. And then I remote into my LPC 7 at home. Right now I'm at my girlfriend's house. So then I can just do a nice little side-by-side comparison of my items from one to the next. Now I guess I forgot to tell you that my laptop over here is also connected wirelessly into this network. So I'm using 2 networks on this computer, and they're both on the same subnet. Some guys might frown on that, but that's how I do it. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey Donnie, why don't you just put both of the switches in the same network and you can work on them that way? I'll show you why. Because when I set up my spare, I set it up with the same IP address and port, 6040.125 or .25. So the only way to set them up with the same exact credentials that way is to have them on completely different networks. It's flawless. Works every time. Now I got 3 monitors. You only really need 2. It helps to have 2 monitors for sure. I'm thinking this is a pretty good system. So this way I can do an exact comparison. This is the new one. This is the old one that's in place right now. This is like a flawless system. I'm pretty happy with this. So now if this one dies here, all I got to do is plug this one in and we are good to go. The thing I like to do is I like to use the snipping tool to capture all the individual control channels, and then I can use that to set up the auto ping, because auto ping just gives you these numbers but you don't know what these numbers are for. So I got the numbers here. I got a little list that tells me, because I use the snipping tool to just capture the page, and that way you've got a nice little reference. It's flawless. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the best way to set up your LPC 7. Don't forget to subscribe down there. Thanks. As much as I love my Digital Loggers LPC 7 web switch, and I really do love it, one of the real shortcomings is that you can't back up the settings through a bin file. It's really weird. It's like you would think they would allow you to back up all your settings through a bin file, but you can't. So what I do instead is I keep a spare Digital Loggers switch in my closet, but the secret is set it up first. You copy the first switch over to the next switch, which has to be done manually. So I'm going to show you how to do that now.